we're here. We know this fight's not going to be easy. We know this is probably one of my toughest challenges that I've had throughout my career as a trainer. But we love challenges. We've done it before with Steven Levin or Brandon Rios, Brandon Royal when he knocked out Archie Solis in the 11th round. We've done it before. I don't see anything being impossible. We respect Triple G, his team behind him. Abel Sanchez, I've known him for many years. I was probably 5 or 6 when I knew Abel Sanchez at the Lila gym in Atlanta. But here we are now. We're getting ready to fight the best middleweight in the division, maybe the best middleweight in the world, maybe one of the best in history. So the challenge is great. We could have said no to this fight. Rubio could have said no. Rubio could have went on and defended his title a couple of times in Mexico and remain as a world champion. But we're here to challenge ourselves, challenge our team. We love challenges. My team is always working hard. Everybody in my team does their job and does a great job. And we're here to give everybody a great fight. And like the name of the show says, Mexican style. That's what people are gonna see. You guys are gonna enjoy a great fight. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. And just so you know, one of the stipulations that Samson put in was Rubio can wear the gloves he wants, so he can bring the MS gloves, no problem. I know you have some issues with other fighters, but Abel said it didn't matter. But anyway, we appreciate that, and like I said, what Robert's accomplished up there, and both in the ring and outside the ring, training fighters is amazing. I'd like to bring up on the other side, really the man integral behind Gennady's success and his exciting style in the ring. Gennady has always been an exciting fighter. He had one of the most distinguished amateur careers ever. I think his record was 350 wins and 5 losses. But it's the level that Abel Sanchez has been able to take Gennady since he started working with him just over 4 years ago has been amazing. To have those type of performances in the ring and that type of knockout streak speaks volumes for itself. Trained numerous world champions. Was it now Abel? 14 world champions? A lot of people don't realize it, but I've known Abel for over 20 years, and the way I came to know Abel was the second fighter, when I was a managing fighter, second fighter I ever worked with Obakar. Probably one of the best boxers that never won a world title, but could beat everybody else except for the world champions. And Abel worked with Oba for a little while, and so now we've come full circle, and Abel's training Gennady Golovkin. So I'd like to bring up from the summit in Big Bear Lake, California, Abel Sanchez.
Thank you for coming out. I think it's no secret now that we can expect from Gennady to step to the ropes. But I believe this time we have a challenge, a lot more than we have in the past. As far as Marco has more knockouts in his record than we have fights, so we know that he can hit. Robert, I've known since I had a pleasure of meeting him and his brother and his father in 1980, I believe it was. We all came out of the same gym, the Ben Vera gym out of Almonte here. I'm very happy to call him a friend. But more than that, I'm extremely proud of his accomplishments as a fighter and as a coach. So with Robert in his corner and Marco's experience and Robert's astute knowledge of the boxing game, I believe we're going to have a great fight on that night. I believe that if Marco comes out and does what he says he's going to do, we're going to be treated a heck of a fight for Gennady's first coming to the West Coast. Thank you very much.
So now we get to the fighters and the champions in the main event for October 18th. As Robert Garcia said, Marco Antonio Rubio didn't have to take this fight. He was the interim, he's the WBC interim champion. He's a mandatory for Miguel Cotto. He's guaranteed a title fight against Miguel Cotto. When this opportunity arose, he accepted the challenge. So we want to give him a lot of credit for that. I'd like to bring to the podium Marco and Antonio Rubio.
Muy buenas tardes, primero que nada gracias por estar aquí y pues decirles que estoy muy emocionado, muy contento por esta oportunidad.
Everybody, first of all, I just want to thank everybody for being here. I'm very happy and very pleased for this opportunity.
Estoy muy contento porque al momento que nos hablan y nos proponen la pelea, yo gustoso la tomo porque vuelvo a lo mismo, ¿qué caso tiene ser el campeón si no peleas con los mejores? Yo pudiera estar peleando en México 10, 15 veces, pero prefiero tomar los grandes retos y arriesgarlos.
The moment that they call us about this fight, that's the moment I said yes, let's do this fight, because there's no, I could have easily fought in Mexico 10, 15 times and defended my title there, but to be a champion, you got to beat the best, you got to beat the main guy, and Triple G is the best, and that's what we're here.
Y para ser un verdadero campeón tienes que pelear con los mejores. Gennady Golovkin ahorita es el mejor peso medio y ¿por qué no? Podemos ser el mejor peso medio si ganamos ese día.
Triple G is the best right now, the best middleweight division. If we beat him, that makes me the best middleweight in the world, so that's why we're here, we want to beat him.
Y pues gracias a todos por la oportunidad. Nada más.
Thank you all for the opportunity.
So before I bring Gennady Golovkin up to the ring, to the podium, a little bit of a head start. I want to introduce some of the people on the K2 side and on the Triple G side that are behind the scenes. I'm the one that stands up there on the podium, but I couldn't do this without a lot of people involved. Oleg Herman is Gennady's manager. He's really instrumental on all the business decisions with Gennady behind the scenes. Has generated tremendous sponsorship opportunities for him, international television sales. Really happy to be working with Oleg and his brother Max Herman, and with Abel, it all fits together. Eric A. St. Philip is my right-hand person over there. The success of these events wouldn't be possible. Bernie Barmasol did a great job organizing. Roy Engelbrecht's helping with the event coordination for the fight. So there's a lot of people behind the scenes that. Oh, and don't let me forget, Ronnie Nicola is Gennady's legal representative. Ron's actually, to give you some historic perspective, Ron has represented the Ali family for over 20 years. He was very instrumental when we started K2 Promotions, and we're happy to have Ron representing Gennady. So with that being said, fighter really doesn't need an introduction. You know, the phrase for this fight, Mexican style, really was born from Gennady's post-fight interview and his comments after he knocked out Daniel Geale in Madison Square Garden. He said, "I'm not a boxer, I'm a fighter." He's like, "I fight Mexican style," which is what Abel instilled in him. And then, so it was just a natural name, especially with Marco accepting the challenge. So, the WBA Super Champion, IBO Middleweight Champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin.
Good afternoon, everybody. Wow, I'm very happy to be in California. You know, I'm living last 5 years people in California. I know Mexican style, you're right. First, I respect and thank you very much for Marco Antonio Rubio and Robert Garcia. I know very strong team. I understand. I know my coach, Hemo Sanchez. me, Triple G. I know it's a very big deal for California, very great deal. I promise amazing show, amazing fight. I'm ready, I think, I hope so. Marco, I'm ready to 100%, 200%. Because big present, thank you very much for HBO, for promotion, because I think big present for California people, for California boxing fans. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
With that, I just wanted to present Gennady Golovkin with a present from AEG in honor of the world champion or Stanley Cup champion LA Kings. They made a special hockey jersey for him. That was the present. All right, now we'll do a photo op with both fighters here on the podium.